Okay, well, good morning to all of you. So, is my voice is audible? Rohit, Alan, Philip, Hemant, and yes, Hemant, and that is Parnavya, Shubhamya, and Sagar. So, if my voice is audible, I hope so. Astha, good morning, good morning, good morning. Jag Mohan Singh, good morning to all of you. So, my dear, that today our concept of complex number, that is of polar form of complex number. So, we are going to discuss the concept that is polar form of complex number. Sajid, good morning. Manpreet, good morning. Harkaran, good morning. Anish, good morning. Sneha, Suresh, that is good morning. Good morning to all of you. So, my dear friends, that today we have a concept that the polar form of a complex number. So, what is the complex number actually? So, yesterday we talked about that we have a complex number that is known as z is equal to x plus iota y is known as the complex number. Right here. And also we confirm that z bar we can easily find out that is x minus iota y. Okay, this was the concept of last lecture. And then we have a modulus of z square. That means what? That means z into z bar if we have done. So we got a solution that is known as x square plus y square. Am I right here? So also we can say said that the mode of z is known as under root x square and plus y square. Clear? This was the concept that we have done, I think, in the last lecture. But now we are talking about the polar form of a complex number. So what is the polar form actually? So my dear students, if we have a complex number that is known as z is equal to x plus iota y, as I told you that if we are talking about a complex number, so it means we have a plane that is known as a complex plane. It is a complex plane. And if I'm plotting any point here, like that is a P point, so you definitely will say that P point is what? P point is always that is a complex number that is z is equal to x plus iota y. Oftenly you can say that the P having coordinate that is x comma y, but you will say that it is the form of x plus iota y. After that, you can join this line to the origin and we will confirm that there will be an angle that is known as theta. Clear? and also I can join this line to x-axis, or as well, you know that that is a real axis and the imaginary axis, whatever. So now listen to me, that if we have z is equal to x plus iota y, it is a complex number. Z is equal to x plus iota y. Okay, so what we have to do, we will assume that x is equal to r cos theta. X is equal to r cos theta and y is equal to r sin theta. Clear? X is equal to r cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta. No problem at all. Okay. Now I'm just squaring and adding, like I'm just squaring this number, that is x square and y square. The square of this number will becomes what? R square cos square theta, plus this number will becomes r square and sin square theta. Both of things we have done, squaring and adding both of these equations. Okay, clear? And here you can take r square will be common and it will becomes cos square theta plus sin square theta. If someone has a good hand in a trigonometry, so they can easily understand that sin square theta is plus cos square theta is equal to what? That is equal to 1. So I will say that is r square and it will becomes 1. So this will be equal to r square. Clear? And also I can say that from this equation that x square plus y square is equal to r square. So you can say that r will be equal to what? You can write out under root of x square and plus y square. Am I right here? Clear? Fine. And furthermore, if you are using these two equations as the divisibility, like if you are dividing these equations, like what I'm doing now, y by x. So what is the value of y? That is r sin theta. And what is value of x? That is r cos theta. So now you can observe that r will cancel with r and it will becomes what? That will becomes tangent theta. Clear? And from this equation you can say that theta is equal to what? It will be equal to tangent inverse of y by x. So my dear friends, we have a two important aspect here. If we are framing a complex number in the form of polar coordinate, that the polar coordinate are known as r and theta. So as the complex number in the form, we are changing this complex number into r and theta formation, where r is equal to this thing and theta it will be this thing. याद रहेगी बात? तो हमने x और y के जो कोऑर्डिनेट थे उनको हमने r और थीटा में चेंज कर दिया. थॉम्स जे गुड मॉर्निंग, पराग गुड मॉर्निंग, अद्वैत गुड मॉर्निंग, रेवती, विनोज good morning, and Devil, I don't know your name, the Devil Gaming, and Anjana, Anil, Priyanka Kamboj, Anu, Vint, good morning, Sneha, I think already I have taken your attendance. Okay, so my dear friends, that it is the known as polar coordinate. Now listen to me. Let's move forward with the polar coordinate. Farij, good morning. So if you have z is equal to x plus iota y, okay, so you change that x is equal to what? R cos theta. So I will say that r cos theta plus iota r sin theta. Am I right here? And you can say that r will be common and it will becomes cos theta plus iota sin theta. Am I right? And my dear friends, it is also known as r and e raised to power iota theta. So z could be written as z is equal to r into e raised to power iota theta. And one more thing that you can learn from here, that e raised to power iota theta, that e raised to power iota theta will always known as cos theta plus iota sin theta. It is your standard result. Okay. इसको भी आपको याद रखना पड़ेगा. Okay, fine. Now listen. The first aspect I can frame here. If I want to write out -1, okay, so how I can write out? See, You have e raised to power iota theta is equal to this. So if I'm going to write out e raised to power iota pi, so what it will be state? E raised to power iota pi. Iota pi means you will just replace theta as a pi. So I will say that it will become cos pi plus iota sin pi. Okay. And cos pi will becomes what? It will become -1, and sin pi will 0, and it will gives you -1. Okay, so e raised to power iota pi is equal to -1, and it is your standard result. Today's lecture not so much difficult at all. Okay, there are 2 or 3 things are basically we have to take care of about this thing. Okay, nothing else. Similarly, if you want to frame e raised to power iota pi by 2, then you will say it will become cos pi by 2 and plus iota sin pi by 2. And cos 90 पे 0 होता है और ये 1 होता है, तो it will becomes iota. So it means you have e raised to power iota pi by 2 is equal to iota. These are the general question at all. Okay, and see now. Now, the concept of argument, that is argument of z. Okay, the main concept of the polar coordinate, and this is the last concept. Okay, see what we will do. Like if you have given a complex number that is z is equal to x plus iota y, okay, and you want to calculate the argument z. So what is argument z at actually? Argument of z is equal to theta, and we have find out what is the value of theta. That was tangent inverse and y by x. That's all. Okay, so argument of z will be CP creation. Good morning, Tanishka Bansal. Good morning, Richa. Good morning, Farid. Good morning. So argument of z could be written as this thing. Okay, for example, if you have z is equal to 2 plus iota 3, okay, so you can compare this number with x plus iota y. So it means it will becomes what? You have to find out argument of z. So argument of z is equal to theta, and theta is equal to what? Tangent inverse y by x. So what is y here? That is 3. So you can write out tangent inverse 3 by x, that will be 2. So tangent inverse 3 by 2, that is the value of theta. Okay, that is the argument of z. That's so simple, I think so. Pankaj. Good morning, Pankaj. Okay, confirm, clear concept. Okay, one more question I'm going to write out here. Sometime he will ask that argument of a complex number is given to you, that is 2 plus 3 iota and 1 minus iota. So you have to find out the argument of this number, and how we can find out the argument of this number easily. First of all, see, argument is only possible if you have a number that in the form of z is equal to x plus iota y. If you have a number that is z is equal to x plus iota y, so easily you can say that the theta will becomes tangent inverse and y by x. This is your argument. Okay, so it means if you want to find out argument from this number, so it means you have to convert this number into x plus iota y form. So what can I do? I will try to convert this number into x plus iota y, and how it will becomes 1 minus iota, and it will becomes 1 plus iota, and divide by 1 plus iota. And see, you can multiply this thing, that is a 2 plus 2 iota and plus 3 iota and 3 iota square. It will becomes minus 3, and divide by 1 plus 1. As I done so many questions that a square plus a minus b, a plus b, that is a square plus b square. So iota square will becomes minus 1, and it will becomes positive. So here you got 2 minus 3, that is minus 1. So minus 1 and plus 5 iota divided by 2. So here you got a minus 1 by 2 and plus 5 by 2 and iota. See, now your number that is convert into this form x plus iota y. So what is the argument of z now? Argument of z is equal to theta, and that is equal to tangent inverse and y by x. So what is the value of y? That is 5 by 2. So you can say that the tangent inverse of 5 by 2 divided by, what is the value of x? That is minus 1 by 2. So minus 1 by 2. So the answer is tangent inverse minus 5. That's all. That's clear. Also you can write out minus, आप बाहर भी लेके लिख सकते हो उसको, या फिर आप ऐसे भी लिख सकते हो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. ओके, तो आर्गुमेंट z का ही क्वेश्चन जो है ना वो इंपॉर्टेंट बनता है पोलर कोऑर्डिनेट से बच्चों. तो पोलर कोऑर्डिनेट जब भी क्वेश्चन आता है तो आप ये मान के चलिए कि आपको इससे ज्यादा और चीजें नहीं पूछी जाती. सो यू हैव टू टॉक अबाउट ऑल दीज थिंग्स. क्लियर? Okay, so one question I'm gonna asking from you. And everybody will reply, and I will notice that the student is giving to reply for this question. If z is equal to cos of pi by 4 plus iota sine pi by 4, sorry, sine pi by 6, okay, then option A is modulus of z is equal to 1 and argument of z is equal to pi by 4. पहली चीज. Okay, option B, modulus of z is equal to 1 and argument of z is equal to pi by 6. Option C, modulus of z is equal to under root 3 by 2 and argument of z is equal to 5 pi by 24. And option D, modulus of z is equal to under root 3 by 2 and argument of z is equal to tangent inverse 1 by root 2. Okay, I hope so that you understand the question and if it is properly visible. So just you have to make a logic and everybody will try to solve out. Come on, I'm waiting for your reply. अगर z ये है तो इसका मॉडुलस क्या होगा? और मॉडुलस आपको आई होप सो कि याद होगा कि मॉडुलस का मतलब क्या होता है. देखो, दो चीजें आपको निकालनी है, एक मॉडुलस z और एक आर्गुमेंट z. तो मैं यहाँ पे एक बार आपको मेंशन कर देता हूं दैट मॉडुलस z मींस व्हाट. Modulus z means what? I hope so that you confirm that z into z bar. तो ये क्या था बच्चों? अंडर रूट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस वाई स्क्वायर. क्लियर है? और आर्गुमेंट ऑफ z क्या था? आर्गुमेंट ऑफ z इज व्हाट? दैट इज टेंजेंट इनवर्स y बाय x. तो दो चीजें आपको कैलकुलेट करनी है, दोनों आपको पता है कि किस तरीके से कैलकुलेट करते हैं. So anybody please give the reply for this question, that what will be the right answer for this question. Come on. Come on, my friends. Just try to give the reply for this question. See, first of all, you should know that cos pi by 4 means cos 45 क्या होता है बच्चों? तो पहली बात तो आप इस z को क्या लिख सकते हो? cos 45 पे क्या होता है? cos 45 होता है 1 by root 2. तो पहली बात तो ये आ गई आपको 1 by root 2 दिस वैल्यू. ओके, प्लस आयोटा साइन पाई बाय 6 यानी कि साइन 30. साइन 30 पे क्या होता है? दैट इज 1 by 2. ओके, तो अभी आपके पास फॉर्मेशन किसकी बन गई? x प्लस आइटा y की. तो x की वैल्यू क्या है बच्चों? 1 बाय रूट 2 और y की वैल्यू क्या है? 1 बाय 2. तो मुझे लगता नहीं है कि अब इसको सॉल्व करने में 1% भी आपको प्रॉब्लम होनी चाहिए. क्यों? क्योंकि दोनों में देखो x और y तो चाहिए यार, और तो कुछ चाहिए ही नहीं. वी ओनली नीड टू फाइंड आउट x एंड y, और वो चीजें हमारे पास ऑलरेडी हैं, तो हम इसको यहां सब्स्टिट्यूट करना है बस. निशांत हैज गिवन आंसर B. Manpreet has given answer D. Manpreet is your answer is right, very much right. D is the right answer, dost. And Nishant, good efforts, good efforts. And the other students, please just you have to reply for the question that D. Yes. Shubham mein D is the right answer. Yes, D will be the right answer. Okay. Because देखिए सबसे पहले आपने ये फाइंड आउट किया मॉडुलस ऑफ जेड दैट इज अंडर रूट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस वाई स्क्वायर. एक्स स्क्वायर मीन्स 1/2 प्लस वाई स्क्वायर मीन्स इसका करेंगे तो 1/4 आ जाएगा. थोड़ा इसको और कैलकुलेट किया हमने तो ये बन जाएगा अंडर रूट 3/4 और इसको लिख सकते हैं क्या अंडर रूट 3/2. तो ये तो देखो बात ठीक आ रही है अंडर रूट 3/2. उसके बाद आर्गुमेंट ऑफ जेड निकालना है आपको तो टेंजेंट इनवर्स y बाई एक्स. तो y की वैल्यू क्या है 1/2 और x की वैल्यू क्या है 1/√2. ओके तो थोड़ा इसको ठीक करके लिखोगे तो आप ऐसे लिख सकते हो टेंजेंट इनवर्स और √2/2 और ये बन जाएगा टेंजेंट इनवर्स 1/√2. तो ये आपका सही आंसर है डी वाला. डी इज द राइट आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन. जगमोहन थॉमस चे सो गुड राइट आंसर वेरी गुड. Okay, so here is the last question for today's lecture and that is Priyanka. D is the right answer. Okay, and this time again you will just make your logic for this question. Eta plus eta square plus eta power 3 plus eta power 4 plus and so on. Okay, और आपको क्या करना है आपको 1000 टर्म्स कैलकुलेट करनी है. ठीक है तो जब आप 1000 टर्म्स कैलकुलेट करते हो तो आपके पास आंसर क्या आने वाला है. तो ऑप्शन ए इज 1, ऑप्शन बी इज -1, ऑप्शन सी इज आयोटा एंड ऑप्शन डी इज 0. कम ऑन. Last question for today's lecture, okay? Everybody knows the aspect of eta. Eta square means what? Eta cube means what? Eta power 4 means what? Just you have to calculate the right answer for this question. Come on. Thomas has given answer 1. C. Eta means eta. Eta square means what? First is eta square, then is eta cube, and -1. Thomas has given answer. Okay, C. And you have there are 1000 terms. Okay, so first of all, I will just talk to the fourth. All the fourth number will gives you. It will gives you eta. It will gives you eta square, that is a -1. Eta cube, that is the minus eta. Eta 4, it will gives you 1. Okay, so what is the calculation of first 4 term? -1 cancel with the -1, eta will cancel with the eta. First 4 term, the calculation is 0. Okay, now see. If the first 4 term is 0, Richa, 0 is the right answer. Very good, very good. Jagmohan Singh, 0 is the right answer. तो अगर पहले वाले 4 0 दे रहे हैं तो it means can I divide this by the 4? It is divisible by 4 or not? Let's see how many terms will be there. It is must be divisible by 4. Yes, ये पूरा पूरा डिवाइड हो रहा है. तो it means यहाँ पे जितनी भी टर्म्स होंगी ये 4 4 का ग्रुप होगा and all the 4 4 groups will be cancelled. This will 0, this will 0, this will 0, this will 0. So all will become 0. So the 0 will be the right answer for this question. Okay, getting a concept? Yes, because यहाँ आपका next term you will got the eta raised to 5 plus eta raised to 6 plus eta raised to 7 plus eta raised to power 8. It will the same as they are giving the result. Same result they will provide you. That eta power 5 gives you eta power 6 will gives you -1, it will gives you minus eta, it will gives you 1. Okay, similarly the all will give you 0 and the 0 will be the right answer for this question. Okay. So let me take the attendance for today lecture and then I will just finish the today's lecture. Just wait, just wait, just wait. Only for 1 minute. So 24 students are present here. Okay. That is D. Yes. Okay, but so then thank you so much. Bye bye. So have a good day. So you can join the next lecture. So thank you so much. It was today's lecture.